state of Florida has to be the strongest and toughest state in the U.S. They fight alligators for fun and will hide from hurricanes in the ocean. Every Floridian that you've probably come into contact with has either tried to fight off a badger bare-fisted or kept an endangered animal as a pet. Either way, the legend of the Florida people will go down for future generations to witness if the whole state doesn't burn down in these next 3 hurricanes. It's funny how the whole state will be telling the residents to leave. Most of them say, fuck it, I got a towel, and we'll just ride this out till the wheels fall off. Like, as of recording this, there's a Florida man in a boat up in Tampa that says he's gonna ride this next hurricane out. He goes by Lt.Dan and believes he's gonna ride this next hurricane out like Noah's Ark.
Dan! Lt.Dan! Are you in there? There he is! Dan! We need an interview! There he is! There's our guy! Yup, look at him! Yay! How we doing? Give the people an update.
So far, so good. We're staying on this side of the pole, but it's actually still low tide. If you can believe that.
He says it's still low tide when it's in 3 hours high tide, but his boat is on the concrete. What do you guys say to people?
Like, imagine the whole U.S. just filled with a bunch of Florida people. That would be probably the most dangerous and scariest country you've ever seen. Just a bunch of people not giving a fuck. Like, imagine if we sent these people to space. They wouldn't even need oxygen. They just hold their breath the entire time and they'll be good. And most of them aren't even on drugs. They're just like this. Like, imagine if you gave these people the Captain America super sauce. They'd be able to lift the Titanic right off the bottom of the earth. And you would believe the headlines too. It'd probably be like, Florida man lifts and restores the Titanic in 27 minutes. And the next thing you know, they sail it right into a hurricane, turning it into a plane. And most people will get on that ride, because a ride built by a Florida man is a strong ride. Don't get it confused. Have some crack involved, but I think that only makes them stronger and smarter, because most drug addicts in Florida are pretty smart people. Like, they could outsmart a whale and a dolphin and kill a bear with their teeth, and steal copper from a whole city block and not get caught until you have to turn the lights on. They have a God-given talent to have the survival skills of Bear Grylls, but instead of being out in the wilderness, they're born in Tampa. Like, I truly think that a maxed out Florida man could sneeze a hurricane away, and he wouldn't even know he was in the eye of the storm. He would just be going out to have a cigarette, and there would just be the eye of the storm. Like a whole Category 9 hurricane, fully blown his foundation off his house, shit flying everywhere, and he'd be worried about if McDonald's accepts Apple Pay. Like, dude's whole world is in a blender, and all he's worried about is if plankton's flying around trying to steal the secret formula. Like, imagine if we gathered up all the Florida men and shipped them off to war. That shit would be over in like 10 minutes. Like, I could see the headlines now. 6 Florida men single-handedly secure a peace deal in the Middle East by stealing all the bullets and recycling the metal for money. Then they'd probably start a business selling meth to other people as a parting gift, getting them addicted and teaching them their ways. Then we would have a whole new war. World War Florida man. I don't think anyone's surviving that one. Bombs being thrown back. It would be an entire annihilation of life as we know it. The only thing that would survive would be the Florida man. Then the new age would be upon us. The age of the Florida man. I just hope everyone makes it out okay. That you have plenty of napkins. Things could get a little soggy. Make sure to duck and roll if anything comes flying into your house, like a boat or a dog. Anyway, stay safe. Peace.